Yes, right, exactly. Okay.
Wait,
Get situated.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of On the Couch with B and D. Follow us on IG at Your Southern Gents.
Who are you right now? Your voice is just like so ridiculously deep.
Well, it's late at night, and you get on this negligee. I feel like very, very romantic here. It's like incest with my best friend, so I don't know why you
I
like.
don't want a negligee, y'all.
I mean, it's very robish.
It's be heard. XOXO.
If you like to see this fashionable cloak. Okay, it's late. We've been drinking as always, but here's the deal. Okay, so this month you've been on our journey of kicking off our show, and we talked about.
Oh my gosh, it's been a wonderful journey.
It has been a wonderful journey, and hopefully you've been watching and sharing and telling all your friends to watch On the Couch with two BFFs and all that good stuff. So we want to close out this relationship month with talking about relationships and the ending of unhealthy relationships.
Yeah, or not even just unhealthy relationships. I mean, sometimes good things come to an end.
But was it really a good thing if it came to an end?
Maybe it wasn't meant for a season or a period. Or maybe you were going through your season and it just, the timing wasn't right.
And that's what she's trying to lead me in. This is how she does, if you count that. So
that's
what I will say is
optimism in me.
What I will say is that relationships are supposed to make you better, not bitter.
Ooh.
And so
I shouldn't know.
So I remember, when in September of 2012, I lost my mother, and I spent many years taking care of her, and so I had to find a new identity. Long story short is that during that time, everyone told me don't date, just work on yourself, get yourself back where you need to get to.
Right.
But I decided to date. I met this wonderful guy, sweetheart.
Yeah.
We hit it off. He came to my 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then I quickly said we could be together. More quickly than I have ever done before.
Well,
because I was needy. I was emotional, and I wanted someone there.
Yeah.
But also, as you know, I'm the breakup kid. So
what do you mean by that?
No.
Well, I know what you mean.
You know what you mean. But let me just say that is that no, I'm not gonna say that. Is that I'm always the one to bring to the conversation of me and someone else that maybe this is not going where it needs to go to, and we both agreed that we needed to end that relationship. But it was only after 3 months, and when I look back on that, and then. At that time, I probably for like 4 months, I remember I called you every day and I was just crying because I was just like so upset that I didn't have my mother, I didn't have a man. I was just like, oh my goodness. And so as I look back on that moment in my life, I would say I wasn't ready. So to your point of saying that sometimes you're just not at the right moment in your time when you meet someone.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you're just not ready.
But what I would say, that is what the part is. Sometimes it's unhealthy because you're not ready. So the unhealthiness is like you're not well enough emotionally, physically to be in that space with that
sometimes
person.
It's financially.
Yes,
sometimes
whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So you're not healthy enough, whatever the health may be,
okay, that's
to be
fair.
in that relationship. And so therefore, but I look back and that relationship taught me so many things about myself. And it made me have hope that at least I could be in relationships going forward in my life if I'm smart with myself.
I like that.
And honest with myself.
That's what I was going to say. Definitely honest with yourself. So what are some of those things that helped you get through that particular period of time that helped you get over that breakup?
I would definitely say friends.
Okay.
And let me just say this, is that the great thing I love about Blur and all of my friends, Louis, you out there, is be honest with your friends. Be honest with your friends and tell them, yo, this is not the end of the world. This is what's happening. You'll get over this.
Right.
Get your ass up. I curse. Get your ass up and put on some clothes and keep pushing every day, because this is not the end.
Right. We're not going to look like what we're going through.
So yes, I think that was one. So friendship, faith. So my faith that I had to pull from everything that I had been through in my life before. All those painful moments that I have witnessed, that I had seen with my mother, with my brother. All those painful moments I had endured in my life.
Sure.
I had to pull from all of that to get me to a point where I could say, this is not the end of the world. This breakup.
It's not.
And this death. It's so I had it was friends, it was faith.
Okay.
And it was also just a lot of reflection.
I like that.
Just a lot of reflection.
I like
and reflecting
that. I can definitely get behind
how
that.
did I want to be better? How did I want to heal?
Okay.
Where did I want to be at after this? Would I allow this relationship and this whatever I was going through to take me out?
Yeah.
Or would I allow it to take me up?
Mm.
Now, how have you gotten over relationships?
And we'll be ending this episode.
Hey, there. Just give me your 3 points. Give me 3 points.
So I'll say this.
Yes.
That was a very vulnerable moment. So I appreciate you sharing that, right? So I've been the relationship person. So you've been the stick-up kid. I've been the serial dater. And it's been for, good reason, for a plethora of different reasons, but mostly because, like we've talked about before, I lost my mother at a young age. I lost my father much later in life, but we never really had the relationship that I hoped that we had. And I've been, distant from my family, and I had a son at, 18, 19 years old. So I had that longing for a very long time to want to complete my family, falling in love, with my son's father, as well as, him being my first, that was, a very heartbreaking time, and it was, confusing. And all I wanted was that man or that particular person to complete me or to make me feel good again. So with time, I realized that's not what I needed.
Oh, yes.
That wasn't the source that I needed to plug into. Right? The source was much bigger and much higher. And it was just different. It wasn't a person that I needed to complete me. So when those situations trickled off with time, mind you, it took time for me to get to this point, but with time I realized if it wasn't a person that I needed to get through that situation, when it was over, like you said, it's not the end of the world, because again, I'm still plugged into, or I just need to reconnect to the source to get through what I need to get through.
Yeah.
So that was the spiritual way I would get over things. But more tangibly and, a little bit more down to earth for everybody else who, may not relate to that. I had to get away from social media. So, we have a tendency to want to scroll, or, lightweight stalk, or find out what they're up to, or who they're with, or, what they're saying, or what they're thinking. I know. Yeah.
Don't tell nobody though.
I think that has been one of the biggest things for me, is just, cutting loose those individuals, as well as not visiting those social media spaces. Okay. So that's been, I think that I would say, other than, of course, communication, faith, and friends, just letting go of seeing what they're up to, just moving on.
So I would say this, the biggest thing that I love that you said is figure out what your source is. Figure out what your source of energy, of impact, of love, of hope, of healing of peace is, to get you to that next level. And as I said at the beginning of this, relationships are supposed to make you better and not bitter. So think about it this way. When you're driving your car to a destination, you're going to hit some potholes, you're going to hit some roadblocks, you're going to hit some bad moments, your car may even stop, but that doesn't negate that you are eventually going to make it to your destination.
Still have somewhere to be.
So you may, you're going to kiss some frogs, or you're going to have some relationships where you messed up, they mess up, and all that stuff, but don't give up hope, because at the end of the day, if you're still working on yourself, and you're still preparing yourself, and you're still tuning up that car in your life and making it better,
you're going to get to where you're supposed to get to.
Yes, exactly. Which is, if you want a healthy relationship, you can have it, but you got to be healthy. Right? All right.
Give me some. That was good.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of On the Couch with B and D. Yes. Make sure you follow us and share this video. Share this video to your friends. You know that one friend that needs to get over a breakup? You send it to them right now.
Just remind them, hey, don't be posting them bitter posts on social media. That's not for us. That's not for us.
Another topic.
That's not for us. So please follow us at beheard.xoxo and
Your Southern Gents, and love you for free.